G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $2 coins again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my $2 collection book here, nearly completely filled with the commemorative coins that we've found so far, starting with the 2012 gold poppy. We are missing the 2012 red poppy, and that's a problem because we've got nearly everything up until today. Got 2 pages worth of coins going from 2012 up until 2022. Still haven't found a honeybee coin in circulation, but I don't have a placeholder for that yet either. So I can close the book at any time and start a new book and make new placeholders. I'm missing a U for the AU and S for the 22 Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, and I'm also know that the 75th anniversary of peacekeeping, the blue dot coin, has come out. I don't have any of those either, and I don't have a placeholder, so I've got to make some stuff up. Lots of coloured coins, but really looking for the red poppy, and the red poppy will only be found if I actually get into the coins and start looking for them. So I'm going to go through the coins with a little bit more detail today, as I have been in the last few weeks, just to stretch things out a little bit. Might speed things up, see how it goes. I've got hopefully I've got enough to talk about what's going on at the moment. So I'm going to go through the coins relatively slowly, looking for errors, looking for years where there was no $2 issued for circulation, which is 1991. So looking for that, looking for errors, cards and so forth. Also looking for low minted year, which is 2011. I'll pull those out of circulation, and obviously any other coloured coins that we might come across today. So I hope everyone is doing well. $2 coin hunts have become a little bit difficult for me, only in the fact that there is not really that much colour around at the moment. A lot of people are doing $2 hunts, which is great. People are coming into the hobby, finding their own coins. Oh, look at that. I haven't found one of these for a while. We have a Lest We Forget. See down the bottom there. Lest We Forget. Eternal Flame. And at the top there, $2. So it is the 2018 Eternal Flame. I don't find very many of these in Melbourne. Some other places in the country find a lot of them, and they're not a lowly minted coin really either. Close to 4 million, which you would think that there would be lots more of them around, but that is great. And that'll have a red poppy fund amount, because that will definitely go. I do have that in the book, and I have some extras, so that'll definitely go towards the red poppy fund. Oh, there's another bit of colour. After having a look at that 2017, we have a Mr. Squiggle, a bill, the steam shovel from Mr. Squiggle from 2019. It's got a bit of schmutz there. That'll come off with a fingernail and still a bit there, but 2019's Mr. Squiggle anniversary. We have Bill the steam shovel, so that's not a bad coin. That'll also, will I put a red poppy fund up for that? Yeah, why not? Let's put it as a set. I'll put it as a set, the Mr. Squiggle set, because I do have a significant amount of those laying about, and I think I have said that certain coins it's really hard to sell as an individual coin if they come in a set. So put it up as a set when you collect enough to make a set. So there's our first roll, and we have 2 colours, which is better going than I've had for quite some time. So it's really good. And I was going to say, talking about the red poppy fund, it was up to, as of the last video that I have edited, 2015, no, it's up to $75 or $74.85, I think it is. So it's getting there. $240 to get to, so we're quite a ways off, but we'll add slowly to them. I'm just hopeful that the actual red poppy itself doesn't go skyrocketing too much higher than $240 by the time I got there. I gave it a bit of fat in that amount. 2016, 2010. So it's getting there. I'm getting there we go. I'm getting quite nice numbers certainly from the 50-cent pieces, and now from the $2 coins. This will be something because it's got the $2 in the legend there on the 2020. It's a 2020 Australian Olympic team, green for dedication. It's not a bad coin. I must have a look at how many I have of those and see if I can sell a set for the Red Poppy Fund. That was a 92. And so, yeah, the Red Poppy Fund's coming along quite well. It was never going to be a quick thing because $240 is a lot of money to raise when you're pulling out, extra $1.50 or $2 or $3 out of $2 coins, 50-cent pieces, and $1 coins. So, something to work towards. And as I've always said, if in the meantime we happen to pull a Red Poppy out of circulation, well then, all the better. All the better. Here we have a stickied up roll. What am I going to do about that? I have to take a knife to the sticky tape. Let's see how we go. There we go. Hopefully it hasn't wrecked too much of the coinage. There we go. There's a nice green toned one in there. What's that gonna be? So yeah, the Red Poppy Fund is getting there slowly but surely. Is that a little bit of cud? I had one of these the other day. It's just slightly, just not enough to be worthwhile in that regard. But yeah, the Red Poppy Fund is coming along. I've got a couple of coins there that will add to it. Oh. And also in the last little while, I'll let you know, you might notice it coming up, but I've got a new camera to use or try and use for my hunts. So you may notice something in a little while in a couple of hunts. It's been burnt, that's why it's all that green colour. It's been heat treated. Doesn't do anything, but it makes a nice greeny gold tinge or shine tone. It's quite nice. Still not going to add any value to a $2 coin though. So yeah, I got a new camera. I haven't plugged it in yet. I haven't started using it, but I want to start using it because I'm getting close to the time when I might be able to live stream once I hit 1,000 subscribers. And here we have a 2019 Jody Clark. So the 2019 Jody Clark is a lower minted $2 coin, even though it's an Aboriginal elder. It was the first year that Jody Clark was issued, so it's just on 2 million. You'll see that on the annotation. We do keep those for the collection because it's a lowly minted coin, and who knows what will happen to lowly minted coins in 10 years if the coinage is still around and people want to make sets up and can't find them in circulation. And so, another roll done. So new camera, don't know how that's going to work, but I'm getting set up so that when I hit 1,000 subscribers and I'm allowed to live stream via YouTube, that I have the opportunity to do that, because I can't do that with the camera that I'm currently using. And I want to do a bit of live streaming, a bit of hunting with my fellow viewers and subscribers. Let's see how that goes. I don't think much else will change after I hit 1,000, but I do want to be able to take advantage of that feature of YouTube and do some of that. And if you're interested in that, let me know if that's something that you'd like to do. Something that you partake in. I would have a schedule. Oh, here we go. New coin. This is a very nice nick. There's no dings really. There's a little bit of a scratch on the stick of the A there, but that's a very nice coin. It's the 2022 Commonwealth Games team from Birmingham Commonwealth Games, Birmingham in the UK, United Kingdom. $2. We have that in the book. We're waiting for the U on that one. That would be nice if we could find a U, and that would close that one out. But we'll take a brand new looking A any day of the week. What have we got there? So yeah, well and truly tell you in advance. Have a set sort of schedule. A set schedule makes it easier for me, really, to work my way around it. Get the coins in time and get ready for it and all that sort of stuff. But I've got to get there first. Got to get the 1,000 subscribers. And before we get to the 1,000 subscribers, or just after we get to the 1,000 subscriber, we will have the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which I am still furiously collating at this point. I was going to say at this late point, but I've still got nearly 80 or so subscribers to get. It could take a month, it could take 3 months, who knows? And then you will have the giveaway, and then, yeah, hopefully by then I should have sorted out any issues with the camera or double cameras. We'll see how we do. See if we do a face reveal and have a little square of fill on the corner as I hunt. We'll see how that goes. Well, that's not bad, Nick. That's a 1988, and that is in quite good nick. I'm going to put that to the side because that could be an upgrade for a collection. That's very nice. I don't see very many of the 88s in that condition. Usually got some sort of toning on them. So as we wind down there to the last few coins of that roll, would have been nice. Go on to the next one. Still not a bad hunt. Still got some colour on the table, which is always good. Some older colour, some non-Woolworth colour on the table. And the other thing, I suppose, that I would probably like to mention or remind people of, although I might do it before it happens again, but November will see the issue of a new uncirculated $2 coin. So the Mint here is celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Red Poppy with a 10th anniversary Red Poppy. A Remembrance Poppy, it's what it's called. And it's going to be only a C Mint mark, so there won't be any in circulation, which means there won't be any rolls of it. It'll only be available from the Mint or your Royal Australian Mint dealer, if you have one, if you can get to one, if you know one. And the usual, here we go, we have a $2 2020. It'll be the Australian Olympic team. It's the Black Ring of Passion. So I'll put that next to the green ring of dedication there. So be aware of that at the end of the month. It's start of November. I think it's November the 4th, just off the top of my head. But if you haven't already done so, I would suggest you would go to the Royal Australian Mint website, sign up to their shopping page, and get them to send you their monthly emails about what's coming up. If you are interested in buying stuff from the mint or interested in mint products, that's the best way to figure out when they're coming. Let them tell you. They usually tell you a month in advance, but you can't book them in advance. You can only buy them on the day, and that's usual for the mint, the Royal Australian Mint dealers as well. You can't pre-buy or pre-book them. You can only give expressions of interest. If you watch the Purple Penny, which is the Royal Australian Mint dealer, one of them in Adelaide, when they do their videos, they usually ask if there's any of their regular clients who have any interest in buying a particular coin. That's not selling it in advance, it's not taking an order, it's just interest. Some of the dealers will do that for you, but they can never guarantee how many they'll get, because the Royal Australian Mint, and I'm not a coin dealer and I don't own a shop, I only know this from information that I get from the web and from coin dealers, is that they don't get, the coin dealers can ask for a certain allocation or a certain amount, but they're not necessarily going to get it. So, because there is a limited amount of these coins or these products, the mint decides what allocation will go to a dealer who's asked for them. So it's a bit harder to get those some of those lower minted products. Oh, behind that there is a changeover coin. So 2016's 50th anniversary of decimal currency, the changeover coin. There was one for every denomination, and this is the $2 one. Obviously, this has the same features of all the other changeovers, where the commemorative side is on the obverse instead of on the reverse. The reverse is the normal, definitive or standard design. The obverse has the commemorative legend with the Queen's effigy in a small format, and then a depiction of the corresponding pre-decimal coin, in this instance the crown. So there you go. Low minted as well, that'll be a keeper. Sometimes we don't see them. That's one of the reasons we go through them at the end when we're going through them so quickly, is that we need to see both the obverse and the reverse to find the changeover coin. If you are familiar with my $1 hunts, you'll know that's what we do with the $1 hunts, because the $1 changeover is particularly lowly minted and is quite desirable, and so we always go through looking for those. The 50-cent changeover is highly minted. 7 million is a lot of those, so that you can get them quite easily, and we do pick them up sometimes when we're at the end. Oh, there goes one. At the end of the hunt. So that's one of the reasons why we're going through slowly here as well, is to get the changeover coin, not only to look for errors and so forth, but that's one of the things that we look for. So yeah, I think there'll be quite a bit of interest in the C Mint Mark 10th anniversary of the Red Poppy, the Remembrance coin, the Remembrance Poppy. From the legislation that tells the mint what to mint, the design seems to be very similar, if not pretty much exactly the same as the original Red Poppy, which is a red poppy printed on a field of writing. Although I don't know, it's very hard to extrapolate what the design says on paper to what it actually turns up in design. So that's my thoughts only. I haven't heard anything else, but in my mind, when I read the explanation, it just sounds like a remake of the original Red Poppy, Remembrance Red Poppy. So keep an eye out for that. If you want to have a look, see if you can speak to your coin dealer who's a RAM representative. Otherwise, people who don't have... Oh, there's another one. change over. They don't have a RAM representative near them, then they have to get onto the website, the Royal Australian Mint website. It's changed considerably over the last 6 months because of all the, well, I wouldn't say hype, but of all the additional heat that has come into the coin collecting market. And it's now, to buy coins through the Mint on a release day, it's now a bit of a chore. Not an easy task. And some of you will be saying that's an understatement, Phil. But I haven't actually ever been able to get through to the Mint on a release day to buy anything. All these 92s, close but no cigar. So we're at 20 minutes or so, which is, it's getting up there for a $2 coin hunt. But we're nearly done. And I've covered pretty much all the topics that I wanted to cover today. Not really much else to talk about, but we're on to the last roll anyway. So we'll get through those. Hopefully there's another bit of colour. I wouldn't mind something a little bit different from Woolworths. I know I've had a couple of good hunts with things outside the Woolworths realm, but it'd be nice to, again, pick up a Green Dove or a Repat. Even a Anzac Cove. That'd be fantastic to pick up an Anzac Cove. I haven't seen one of those for a long time. Well, it's terrible. So as we do close it out, thank you for watching. Much appreciated. And as I say, I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers, which gets us close to the next phase of the channel. We're being able to do some live streams. We'll see how that goes. See if I can get the technology to work. Oh, 1990, that was close. So as we finish it off, a couple of older coins. Well, there we have it. So don't need to go through the Aboriginal elders because we've been through them quite closely. So what we've got here is a couple of changeover coins from 2016. Lowly minted. Not too bad. I've got some better condition than that, but they're not too bad at all. Changeover coin, we have an A from the 2022 Commonwealth Games Birmingham AUNS series. 2022, very nice coin and very new. 2019 Jody Clark of the Aboriginal Elder type. And a couple of 2020 Olympic coins, 2020 Olympic team, the black ring of passion and the green ring of dedication with the Hockey-Roo and the Australian Olympic team's logo there. Then we've got a little bit older, 2019, the Mr. Squiggle with Bill the Steam Shovel digging his way into our hearts, blah, blah, blah. And what I would concern or think of as the plum of the hunt, this $2 Eternal Flame, the Lest We Forget from 2018. So very nice coin in my eyes. I don't see very many of these at all here in Victoria and Melbourne, so that's the plum of the hunt for me. That's also a very nice coin, but there we have it for today. If you like what I do, please think about subscribing. Give me the thumbs up. Let me know what you're finding in your area. Are you finding some of the older coins, or is it becoming really, really hard to find some of those older coins? Again, I'll be back in a couple of days for more noodling. So until then, I will say goodbye.